whatever it is that's grabbing you, like, try to just look in the mirror and be like, that ain't me.
Yeah.
Whatever, however it looks for you, whatever you know in yourself, like, man, I ain't myself.
Right.
Figure out what that is and try to eliminate it out of your life or fix it in some sort of way. But you have to get your mojo back in order to proceed and move forward, I think.
I agree.
Just time and day, talking about the issues of the day. We've seen it all, and don't want you to get caught slipping, 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 slipping.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of Don't Get Caught Slipping podcast. Did y'all hear that intro?
I did. I did.
It feels so good.
Oh, don't it?
I love it.
Shout out to our girl.
Yes, our good girlfriend, Lysandra. She hooked us up on the little intro.
Mm-hmm.
But welcome back. If this is your first time watching, welcome. If this is your umpteen time watching, thanks for coming back and hanging out with us. I am Tay Tay.
And I am Tam.
And we are two sisters. We're blood sisters. We come from the same cloth. Like, the same cloth.
Same mama and daddy.
Same mama, same daddy.
Mm-hmm.
And we are always in conversation. So that's why we decided to do this podcast, because we have a great relationship and people are always like, oh, y'all always so cool to talk to and yada, yada, yada. So why not? Why not give it to the world?
Right.
So how are you?
I'm wonderful.
You look nice, girl.
Thank you, girl. I just got off of work. You know.
Got your jewels
Got
on
my
and
jewels.
everything.
You know, it's summertime, so I can put on a linen.
Right. Oh, is that linen? It looks good.
It's lightweight.
Oh, okay. That works. Either way.
Probably ain't linen, but it's lightweight. It's, you know, a little breeze
That's
coming
nice.
through there.
That's
Thank
nice.
you. Thank you. Have my
Nice.
little wedges on.
Not your wedges, girl.
And my wedges.
This is a extra episode, I guess, if you will, because we usually are recording on the weekend, so we're mid-weeking it right now, and I am sleepy.
Yeah, you're limited on your sleep right now, so you know we're gonna try to keep this going.
Yeah, we're gonna try to give y'all the full energy.
Yeah.
Today, but wanted to talk about. So our topic of the day is how to get your mojo back, and that could be in any facet of life. That could be after having children, after a divorce, after a breakup, after, getting fired or moving on from a different job. How do you get your mojo back?
Yeah. So, some people that's listening to us, most of you may know what mojo is. Right. And then, when we were talking about, getting your mojo back, it's like, what's the meaning of that, right?
And you're going to give it to us?
Of course, of course. But, I'm just break it down. It said generally refers to enthusiasm and energy. You focus on activities that boost your mood, reduces stress, and foster a sense of purpose. And that's the form of getting your mojo back.
Okay.
Yeah. So, when I was looking at the other definitions, I couldn't find it. So, I'm going to have to leave it right there.
There's nothing wrong with that. But I think as far as what we know what mojo is, it's just kind of getting your swag back is when I think of mojo. It's like getting your step back, getting back to your normal self or the best feeling self.
Yeah.
So I think for me, I can speak after a breakup, is I had to look at myself and be like, wait a minute. I wouldn't get my nails done like I used to. I wasn't wearing the lipstick. I wasn't doing the things that I normally did for myself, and I didn't realize it until later on because he was so, I like them natural.
Yeah.
Which is some bull.
Yeah.
And that's a whole nother story because I be feeling like men are like, I like them natural, and they be like, who that girl right there? Ain't she natural? And it's like, she got a shit ton of makeup on. Excuse my language. So you don't really like them natural. You just kind of like what you like, and that's what that is,
Yeah.
right? Either way,
Yeah.
I was trying to fit a mold that wasn't necessarily requested of me, but it was just the looks that I got when I wore certain things, or when I had the really long nails, or wear bold lipstick and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So I started to try to tone some of that down, and it didn't dawn on me that I was toning it down until after the breakup, and I was like, why my hands look like this?
So do you think you lost a part of yourself because you weren't your full self, or because you did not wear the nails and all this? Do you feel like, some of you was dampened, or you just
I think it was water. I watered myself down.
yeah.
Yeah, the Kool-Aid wasn't asleep.
Ooh. You had that house party Kool-Aid.
I'm originally house party Kool-Aid.
Okay.
And then somebody was trying to make me Crystal Light, and it just wasn't working.
Yeah.
It wasn't working. So I was like, wait a minute, let me get back to that old school picture in the sink.
Right.
Not Flavor Aid, but Kool-Aid.
Okay.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah. So, when you lose your mojo, and you said you realized after your relationship ended that it was gone. So you didn't even know it was gone?
I don't think I realized that I was making those changes like that. It was just kind of, like I said, it was never a verbalized thing. Like, I don't like when you wear this, or I don't like that you have long nails. It was just a look that I would get when I wore like the bold lipstick. And it was just kind of like it was like a snarl. And then I was like, well, wait, because you do want your person to look at you like, oh, you look nice.
Right.
Even though you're doing it for yourself, it's still nice to have somebody look at you and be like, oh, you look nice.
Yeah.
Instead of,
Huh.
You know what I mean? So it was like, wait a minute. And I just kept hearing the whole natural thing. I like them natural. I don't like the makeup. I don't like the lipstick. I don't like the, the nails. I like them natural. So I was like trying to fit this natural mold. But I didn't realize it until later on.
Yeah. My man, he likes natural. He likes natural, but hey, he gonna get them lips popping. He gonna get these fingernails, and he gonna drop me off.
Right.
And we gonna go on and get it done. And, not to say that he's like, I don't know if he's, and if he is, okay. But, I get what you're saying as far as, not getting your nails done, or wearing your lipstick, or, putting on some eyelashes or whatever that makes you feel good inside, or make you just be like, hey, Tay.
Yes.
Ha.
Right. I kissed myself in the mirror. You know what I mean?
Yes. Right. I get it. Yeah. I totally get it. But do you think you was walking around when you were not wearing the lipstick and your nails, and you were walking like who were you walking like old girl on Color Purple? No.
No, I still felt like I dressed the same.
You was all right? Oh, okay.
It was just those other details that make me feel like I'm me. Those other details is what fell off. I think. So, I don't think I was that.
No,
but I
feel like when you're not like having your when you put on something or whatever, even though I still have my same swag all the time, but when I'm like feeling myself, I'm like, hey, my posture's right, everything is going, my head is all up, and when I'm in the funk, everything is a little bit more like, yeah, it is. It is.
I don't think that it was that. I don't think. But, hey, who knows? I could have been. That was so long ago.
Yeah.
But try it now.
Ha.
It ain't going to happen.
Okay.
It ain't going to happen because I realized it, or I realize it now. And now it's like, well, if you don't like it, guess where the door is.
You ain't
know what I
telling
mean?
Kick rocks.
Listen, we too old.
Yeah.
We are really too old to not be accepted for who we are. And even if you don't like it, like you said, you know, your man is like, okay, I like him natural. I don't, I prefer
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
But I can appreciate what you do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because we may wear makeup, but it's not like we're wearing
It's
the
not
makeup
heavy.
that you can't figure out who
And
we
it's
are. It's like,
not
who is that?
100. It's not all the time, like 24/7.
Right.
But I like some makeup.
Yeah.
And I wear it to work.
Mm-hmm.
But on the weekends, I don't.
And I'm exact opposite.
Yeah. Yeah. On the weekends, I don't. I just moisturize my face. Put a little mascara on if I do.
Yeah.
Put some lip gloss if I do.
You get up early enough to put on makeup. Me, I'm just getting out of bed. I'm just being able to peel myself out to get a shower in, put some clothes on, and go. So I don't have time for it. But I also like me fresh face too. Yeah. So it doesn't really matter. I just, you like to spruce it up.
Yeah.
Every now and then.
Yeah.
But what do you feel like you had to regain your mojo on? Or if you have?
I've done it multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
And I will say I think I'm going to kind of flip it with I was really in a rut financially, going from, moving multiple times, having multiple cars, with my children, just me and them. Of course, you are always there to support us and have my back at all times. But, I was in that repetitive cycle. So I was on the hamster wheel. And when it dawned on me, because it was like, why am I going through this constantly? And, you can always blame your circumstances and situations too. One day it just hit me. It was like, you is the main problem. So it was once I changed my mentality financially and realized that I was the key player of us going through this repetitive financial cycle, and I started managing my money properly and moving into a different space in my life. That's when I felt like my mojo was like, bam. I mean, really, everything was just like, ooh, when I wake up in the morning and the sun right on my eyes.
Is that the word? Are those
ooh,
words?
Honey. Everything was just, it was clear. I can see clearly now.
She gonna sing.
Is gone.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut her off.
Everything just kind of opened up, and I did get my mojo. I got my mojo back after I started getting myself financially stable and positioning myself in spaces where I didn't have to worry about certain things like paying my light bill and how I was going to do this, and wanted to move and stressing out on, I got just enough money to move, but how we going to eat tomorrow?
Right.
So it was that thing. Once I nailed it, my mojo have been, it's there. And I haven't lost it. And that sense, and I think that's the best feeling that you can have. I think being in a survival mode
that's
for so long but that's all I knew. But once I really started getting, I realized that I was the problem, and I resolved my problem. I got my mojo back. I felt like I moved back into Georgia all over again, right? You know how you first move into when you first moved here, you like, hey, I'm coming. Right? So you out there, new life, new boom, boom, boom. But then all of a sudden, everything just started. I started tripping on my feet. And it's just like, I lost it all over again. It was like I had my mojo. So yeah, I never forget the time when I moved. It has nothing to do with getting your mojo back, but I was just thinking about moving here to Atlanta, and of course we're from California. If you guys don't know, we're LA, Los Angeles, California girls, and I moved here, and I was catching a bus and got off the bus, walking to my job because I was working at Kroger's. And the first thing, I'm walking, and I'm just walking, and car come by, dudes, doo doo, doo doo, doo doo, hey girl, and then another dude drove by, hey red bone. I have never heard that word before. I don't even. It was like, did he call me red bone? Like, what is that? And what does that mean? Red bone. But for some reason, it was like, right? I still.
I'm a red bone.
I still got it. But that's what I'm trying to say as far as the mojo, right?
Yeah.
You come to a new city. I had my mojo, and then life was just hitting me. And then I never really realized I was in that long-term funk of survival mode until I got myself financially sound, and everything just opened up.
Right.
Just all the clouds just removed. Most of my stress level, my confidence level, everything just was back. I had although I have always had the my I can just tripled.
Right.
So,
right.
I think that was one of my mojo, my mojo back.
Right. And for people in general, like, I love to see when men get their mojo back. Because I think it's hard for men, especially black men.
Yeah.
It's like the weight of the world sometimes is heavy on their shoulders, and they feel like they have to think about so much. But I love, like, lately, I comment on people that I don't know on IG when I see, like, their videos or them doing something cool and they're smiling, and I'll be like, I love to see a good smile on a black man. Yeah. You look good.
Yeah.
And I think we need to do more of that, because that encourages that mojo. You know what I mean? Especially for our men, because why not?
Yeah.
When you see a person, you never know what they're going through or how their day is really going, and they can be putting on a facade. They can, hey girl, how you doing? I'm fine. You know what I mean? But really, they go home and the lights are off. Or they got financial struggles, or they're dealing with somebody who's putting them down or not loving on them properly. So I think helping each other boost their mojos or their confidence so they can get their mojo back, I think that's important too.
Yeah, and mojo is a certain level of energy, right? And most of us, and that's why I was mentioning, you don't even realize you're in that funk, because whatever state that is or you're in, one is comfortable, one is two, it's, it's, you have made it part of your lifestyle, and you may not even know you're in this crazy funk until you really hit your part of rock bottom, or your part of being fed up, or whatever that is. When you hit it, then that's when you start realizing, dang, this ain't me.
Right. That's exactly what that is. And it could come in all facets. I talked about relationship wise, you talked about finance, but it could come in the form of work.
Oh yeah.
It could come in the form of, your health, weight loss, weight gain, injuries, things like that. Because injuries really can hurt people too. They're mental.
Most definitely.
Especially when it's something that's debilitating, or if you are, in a realm of where you do something for a living that is physical, like sports or whatever. Yep. You can lose your mojo real quick. Or even just getting older. I find that some of the people around us that are getting older, they're kind of like, oh man, I'm getting old. And I'm thankful that I don't necessarily feel that way. Yeah. I tease like, ooh, rabbit getting old, but I still feel.
Hey baby, we're gonna go on and get you another one.
Right, turn another piece off, make it. But it's like whatever it is that's grabbing you, like try to just look in the mirror and be like, that ain't me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whatever, however it looks for you, whatever you know in yourself, like, man, I ain't myself.
Right.
Figure out what that is and try to eliminate it out of your life or fix it in some sort of way. But you have to get your mojo back in order to proceed and move forward, I think.
I agree. Yeah. And it's so easy to be sad, in my opinion. It's so easy to wallow in sorrow. And it always appears to take work when you're trying to get out of the funk. When situations happen, it's like, whoa, oh my God, right? And then, but you never, because where did that come from? It's like top behavior, right? Oh, it's okay. And all the other stuff. And we just wallow in this sorrow and wallow in this sorrow. And before you know it, 3 years has passed. And then you're wondering, what happened?
Yeah.
Or like you mentioned about at work. I feel like we as people, we are quick to probably end a relationship or end a friendship or whatever that is, or in your whatever before you'll end your job, right? Before you'll quit your job, rather, right? We hold our job so close to us
Because
to where
it's about the money.
Exactly,
It's
but
how we live.
it is how we live. But do you know how many jobs out here?
It's a whole lot.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah.
And it might not even be what you probably want to do, but you can find another job. And I feel like I've never had that one, but I see people around me and I hear other people when it comes to jobs, they hold it close to their chest and it's like, oh no, I'm gonna keep this paycheck. And it's like, well, if you're not happy, I'm not saying quit and then figure it out. Find something else while you're working in this job that you're not happy with and move on. Don't just stay there. You lose your sleep. You're so stressed out. You're unhappy. You are just not in a good place. And when I say when you're not in a good place at a job, when it just gives you a level of anxiety to where you probably have to go on short-term disability because of your mental your mental state is just not right. That's when you need to start reconsidering doing something else. And yes, your mojo is so gone.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And how do you find your mojo back when you just holding on to something that's making you miserable?
And coming from my profession in HR, and there's days where I have people, or there have been days where I have people coming to me every other week about something. My manager this, my department this, blah, blah, blah. And I can't say it to them. But in my head, I'm thinking, leave. Nobody's holding you hostage here.
No.
Like, you can leave.
Yeah.
Why do you keep complaining about the same things over and over again, or the same person? Leave.
Yeah.
You have the capability and the knowledge and the experience to find yourself another job.
Yeah, most
Leave.
definitely.
Like, why keep going to HR about the same shit? And that's why when I'm looking at these people, I'm like, what you want me to do for the umpteenth time about something that's not a fireable offense? You know what I mean? It's gossip, it's this, it's that. It's just people just stressing you out and driving you crazy.
Yeah.
It's just no longer a fit.
No.
Find you something else.
Yeah. Yeah, but we've all been there, right? And I think it comes with growth. And, you being out here in the world for umpteen years, and hopefully you learn at some time of your life that, if you have lost yourself, and think about it, am I me? Am I really liking who I am?
Yeah.
Where is my level of stress here? Am I dissatisfied with whatever this is? And what can I do to change it? It's like, and do you even have your personal me time? And what does that look like? I mean, I do. And people might not think that I do because I'm all over the place most of the time. But I do have my personal me time.
Yeah.
I get up at the crack of dawn, so nobody's up. Nobody's moving around but me, right? So I definitely have my time to myself where I can gather my thoughts and do certain things and have my cup of coffee or tea where I'm doing my own personal deep dive into myself or just loving my space or whatever I'm doing. And then, of course, I'm gone.
Yeah.
And I'm back to, you know, as you would say, my choo-choo train.
Yeah.
And I go to bed. But I do have that moment each day in the morning when I get up most of the time. I don't do it all the time, but most of the time I have that level of I'm up. And even if I just don't roll out of the bed, I'm up doing my own personal thing, whatever that is that I'm doing. And, you know, sometimes I do the little angel wings and whatever and stretching and all that other stuff. But it's all for me.
Yes. And that's what we have to get back to. Find you a moment. Find you a space. If you have a whole family at home, find your corner. That's just for you.
Yeah.
And it doesn't have to be like you got a man cave or, you know, you may not be able to afford that. But it may be a chair in front of the mirror, a little vanity that you created for yourself in your bathroom. That's your time. That's your space. You know what I mean? Or if you have a bigger closet, put you some pillows down in the corner and create you a little reading nook, if you will. You know what I mean? Like whatever it looks like for you, or getting to work a little early and sitting in the car, having your moment of woosah, okay, you know, here we go with this day. But, you know, telling yourself, hey, we good.
Yeah.
We're going in here. We're not going to let anybody bother us or ruffle our feathers.
Not at all.
We're going to go in, work, and leave at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because what I tell people all the time is that as great as you are at work, if something was to happen to you, it's my job to find your replacement. We might send your family flowers and say, we're sorry for your loss. But at the end of the day, I have got to replace you. So have a balance.
Yep.
Try to have, and I had to learn that. I had to have a balance, but I know that now, so I can share that with somebody else.
Yeah.
And share. We out here, we ain't sharing. That's what the kids say, they gatekeeping and stuff. Share the important stuff.
Yeah.
Like, we share all of the trivial things, but we are not sharing how to get your mojo back, how to get your confidence back. Yeah. If you're falling from, you know, suffering from some kind of depression, which is, you know, goes hand in hand with losing your mojo. You know, tell somebody, listen, hey, I go speak to somebody.
Yes.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. Encourage a friend or a family member to go and talk to somebody. It ain't everybody's thing. I get it. But sometimes if you shed light that you do it, then somebody else might be like, oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that. And I should go do that too.
Right.
But that's, you know, a whole nother topic. I'm always going to do the shameless plug for therapy. But with that said, I think whoever you are, male, female, however you identify, if you recognize that there is something in you that just isn't the same, tap into that and figure out how to fix it.
Yeah.
Because one thing I can't stand is to talk to people over and over and they have the same complaints of life.
Yeah.
It's like, do something.
Yeah.
Do something, John. If you know where that's from.
I like to offer certain things when people do talk to me or they voice their whatever. And it's more like, well, how about you try just getting up 30 minutes early. Or how about you, whatever? Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror like every day for about 5 minutes? Just 2 minutes. Look at yourself. Just look at yourself. And really look at yourself. And if you see something, if you really just take the time and look at yourself, you're going to either, one, see that you're tired. One, you're going to notice certain things that are just not you.
Yeah.
If you really just take the moment or the time to look at yourself for 2 minutes. Now, I be looking at myself, but you know, it's more to where I look at myself, and a lot of people, I remember back in the day, it was like, hey, you talking to yourself and you talk back, you crazy. I talk to myself and I talk back. And I do all kind of stuff in this mirror because I be like, whatever that is, because it's just me feeling me and me getting into me and me pouring all into myself while I'm in this mirror. I love, like now, you know, I had braids in my hair for a minute because I was growing my hair out. But, you know, for a long time, I was shaving my head. I just had a little bit on top and all this other stuff. So now I'm getting back into having a little hair on my head. And I'm now getting back into the whole rhythm of having a hairdo and et cetera. And learning my hair again and washing it and learning what kind of oils are working with it. And it took me a couple of years to figure all of that out. But now, you know, it's growing and I'm combing it, getting my hair did. I love getting my hair done, by the way.
It's the best.
So I get my hair done. I try to go every 2 weeks, but sometimes I'm not able to because of just my scheduling or whatever. But I get my hair done. That's a form of just me wanting to pamper myself and get my hair conditioned and done and all that other stuff. And now I'm all into doing this for myself and moisturizing. I think we went to California one time, unfortunately, for a funeral, and we had some time to kill. And fortunately, but unfortunately, Tay was like, oh, there's Kills. And I was like, what is Kills? She was like, oh, girl, they got some good, I hear they got some good, you know, facial products and all this other stuff. I'm like, oh, okay, let's just go in there. Walk in there and all this other stuff. So the little girl, she, you know, showing us stuff and put us a little thing. We got nothing but time. So she gave us a whole little facial thing, routine, put it on our skin. And when I tell you, when that was on my skin.
That's where we fucked up, okay? I hate to say it. Parental guidance.
Oh, my goodness. And I am frugal. So when we were doing all this stuff and putting it on, and I saw the difference just with one application on my skin, it was like,
oh, my God. Oh, my God.
Is that really what skin's supposed to look like?
Right. Is this really $80?
And when she was like, oh, we're like, well, how much is that? And I'm like, okay, how much is all of that? And she was like, $211.59. This is $400, and it was like, and whatever that was that I was in, because I was on my Mojo is all the way back. Then it was still on 10. It's probably on 50-11 now, but it was on 10 then. So it was on 10, and it was just like, okay, $259.22, and it was like, all right. Tay was like, oh, well, you know, I'll get this.
I was getting the small box.
Yeah, I was like, no, we getting all of this. And she was like, really? And wait a minute. I got to pause for a second. What was that show when really cute little Hispanic young lady, she was helping us. And then there was another lady she was somewhere.
Yeah,
she was on lunch or she was break or something like that. And she came back in. And she was doing all this other stuff, and the young lady was getting all her stuff, and she was this and all this other stuff. And the woman was just staring us down, or staring this young lady down, one or the other. But I felt all the negative energy in our little space at that time. And she was just looking and looking and looking and all this other stuff. And I was like, yeah, go on and pack us up and all this other stuff. Went on and paid it. And this woman was just mean mugging this girl until I finally realized was like, oh, you hating.
She missed that commission.
She missed that commission. And I was like, oh, she hating big time. I was like, oh, okay. If we didn't get the whole shebang and didn't get the whole cabinet over there, I'd have been like, throw that one over there in there too. I mean, she had so much haterade for this little girl. I was like, I'm so happy you got this sale, young lady, because whatever you're doing, this girl is hating on you.
Right.
And I hope this got your mojo on 10.
Right. And she was pregnant. I remember.
Yes.
It's like, you went on a smoke break, ma'am.
Yes. Oh, she was mad. But anyway, back to saying that whole thing about just getting yourself and feeling yourself and all that other stuff and just taking care of yourself is all a part of mojo.
Yes. I think, a part of getting back to yourself too is just what they say, treat yourself, don't cheat yourself.
Yeah, for real.
I have a subscription and I cut out another subscription to make sure that I have my movie subscription. So my AMC subscription, I can go, and I know you have it now, but I love the movies. So that subscription means a lot to me, that I can just go and pick up and go to the movies, and it's already paid for. That ticket is already paid for. I just have to go and choose the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that kind of stuff is an energy booster. Taking yourself to breakfast or dinner or lunch. Don't be afraid to do that by yourself.
Yes.
I go to the movies by myself. I will eat by myself. I mean, and if you feel a way about it, bring a book, bring your laptop, your magazine, or, any kind of electronic thing, and just enjoy yourself.
Yes. That's about reconnecting with what you love, right?
We have a cousin that every Friday, or she tried it every Friday, as soon as her honey come in the door, she like, here go your baby, I'm going to happy hour. And she will send us pictures like, here go my martini and my menu, and I'm going to sit here by myself and enjoy a drink and a meal and not be a mom and not be, I mean, of course you're going to be a mom, but you know what I mean? Not have to worry about being a mom or a wife.
2 hours,
For about 2 hours, and then she's going to swing by C's Candy and get her 1 or 2 pieces. You know what I'm saying?
Yummy.
And then go home. And that's her moment.
Yes.
So whatever you have to do to kind of keep that energy up for yourself,
it's very important.
It's so important to you and to your mojo. So if you got to go and, save a little bit for those shoes, do that.
Yeah.
Save a little bit for that purse, whatever it is that's going to make you feel like, okay. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. And you know what, though? Not even because I'm all about, I've been through I can't go nowhere. I ain't got no money or whatever that is. Find you the best plate you got in your cabinet, the best glassware. Get your fork and spoon and your placemat and fix yourself a meal. And this is your meal for you, right? I have my own little silverware and my eatery and all of that so cute. And I put my meals on it, and I have my moment eating dinner or breakfast or lunch or whatever.
She's not doing it justice. This woman here, I can come in and be like, well, dang, you sure got it laid out for yourself. She got her little TV tray. She watching her Netflix or whatever's on the TV, and it's the cutest little charcuterie board or personal ramekins with mac and cheese or something crazy in it. And it's all so beautiful and set up personally for herself. And she gonna sit there real proper with her knife and fork and chew like she is at a 5-star restaurant.
I am.
even though she's right in the living room.
Yes.
But that's a part of
That's
your
my
self-care,
peace, my self-care,
Mhm.
whatever that is for me. And I'm enjoying that moment. And I like cooking for myself. So that's not a problem for me. So, even if you don't cook the best and you're on a budget now. So go ahead and spend that little money that you have on yourself. Buy you a little chicken breast or a piece of steak or whatever that is, and make a nice meal for you. Even if you're making meals for the family, or if you're just a single mom and you having kids, and I know you have your little corn dog moments with them kids, and they having a good old time with their mac and cheese, and it's Friday, and they just want to watch a movie and all that other stuff, and let them be them, and go on the side. Hook you up a little hamburger meal or whatever that is, and put it on the plate. Now, they probably gonna be looking at you like, "What you got?"
And they're gonna be all in your plate.
All in your plate, but you be like,
You got your own.
"Go ahead and eat yours," or give them their own cute little plates too. But they may not have what you got.
Right, right.
Let them sit over there, way over there.
But even if you do have to have bologna with them, put lettuce and tomatoes on your bologna sandwich.
There you go, Tay Tay. There you go. Exactly.
It might be iceberg, but that's what you could afford.
There
you know
you
what
go.
I mean?
There you go.
Spruce up your bologna
Your
sandwich.
bologna sandwich.
Put your ketchup and your mustard in some little ramekins and dip your corn dog in there and treat yourself, because that's where you are.
Yes. That's where you are,
Yes.
and enjoy it.
And enjoy it.
Put you some water in that in that wine glass.
Yes.
and drink it and have you a nice little moment to yourself.
Yes. Please do, because it's so important. I don't care who you are, just have that moment for yourself. I want to make sure that we always end it in in relation to don't get caught slipping.
I agree. I
So
was
I
just
think
about to say the same thing.
I think all of these things that we've done in our lives is a moment where we got caught slipping.
Most definitely.
You know what I mean?
Most
so
definitely.
do you think you have any I got caught slipping moments this week so far?
This week, I'm thinking today's Wednesday. You caught me slipping right there, because I really haven't. I don't know if I haven't got caught slipping moment yet. It's probably coming up real soon, but I can't think of any slipping moments. No, not off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't think I had any either, but one moment that I did speak up, because I'm usually like a how can I help you, especially, in personal life and at work.
Yeah.
And there was something going on, and I'm in the middle of payroll. You got to be focused.
Yeah.
And a client was in a wheelchair, but the elevator was broken. And for whatever reason, everybody thinks that I'm not only HR, but I'm also an office manager. And the lady came to me and was just like, well, can you call the property because the elevator ain't working and blah, blah, blah. And she needs to leave. And I'm like, okay, let me stop what I'm doing, call the property, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Well, I'm going back to doing what I need to do. And I let everybody know, listen, I called people. I don't know when they come in. I'll keep you posted. The lady is making a fuss. She's got to leave. She's like, well, can we just call the fire department? So they come to me. Well, can you call the fire department? No, I cannot. You mean to tell me can't none of y'all call 911? None. If you want to get paid, leave me alone and call 911. This is y'all's client. Help them. Now, if we need to figure out how to get this lady and walk her downstairs, then you come and holler at me so I can help. But if you talking about picking up the phone to dial 911, no. You do it. Come and give me an update.
Right.
Leave me alone.
Right.
So that was something that I had to just really be like, no. Any other time I might have been like, okay, let me stop what I'm doing. Let me call 911. Let me figure out what's going on. I don't know. I was lack of sleep. I was in a mood. I was like, no, leave me alone. in the best way I could say it at work.
Right.
And they were like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why she came to you and asked you that. I don't know either."
Yeah.
But y'all
Yeah.
would be looking at me sideways if we didn't get paid on time. So leave me alone.
Right. Right. Well,
That was my rant.
I do have one. I just thought about it, and it's like, how do I fold this into a get caught slipping? So normally in the morning, I really try to remember to take some food out, you know, so it can unthaw or whatever out the freezer. So I forgot to take something out the freezer. So that's
That's
my slipping
Yeah,
part,
you
right?
slipped.
However, you know, I got backup right
Yeah.
now.
Yes.
My dude is here,
Uh-huh.
so you know I'm talking to him on my way to work, and I was like, you know what, do me a favor and take out one of the chickens out the freezer. Oh, okay, cool. All right, thanks. You know, went to work or whatever. On my way home, called him, talking to him on the way home, and all this other stuff. Not too far from home, and I was like, hey. While we're talking, I was like, oh, did you take the chicken out? Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, okay, great. So I went to Walmart, got some other things for what I was cooking for dinner, and came home, opened up the garage, and I look up, and the chicken is sitting out in the garage unthawing. So I'm like, instantly, first, it was like, did he just pull that chicken out? Because it wouldn't be in the garage if he didn't just pull his chicken out. And it's like, I did and he forgot. And I'm like, huh. So I take my bags and put it in the house and all this other stuff, come back, go to the chicken that's sitting over there by the fridge that's in the garage, put my finger on it.
It's cold as I don't know what.
It's frozen.
He was like, well, if I leave it in the garage, it's going to
thaw out before she get home. So I'm like,
so did you call him and be like,
oh, I took a picture of myself by the chicken, like, like,
right, like you
come
expected
on,
something.
homie, the chicken is frozen still. So I got my finger down and whatever, and he responds and go, what?
Like a kid.
Like, what do you mean, what? The chicken is frozen, sir. My bad.
You knew.
You knew it was frozen. So I got caught slipping. My chicken is frozen, and now I'm gonna eat a sandwich, and so is he.
Yes, that's what I was about to say. Everybody getting a sandwich.
Sandwich night.
And don't say nothing to me. Okay.
And I'm gonna do like you, Tay, and I'm gonna put some lettuce and tomatoes
There
on
you
mine.
go. Right. And if you don't like it, then go find something to eat.
That's just
Right.
too bad for you.
You got something to say? Okay.
Eat that frozen chicken outside.
Right.
All right.
Oh, okay. But just our little closing. Did you get caught slipping this week? If you did, let us know. And how did you bounce back? Because we all get caught slipping.
All the time. And when you do, you might feel some kind of way. But at the end of the day, find a silver lining behind it. Laugh and keep on going.
Right. So if you get caught slipping, know that you can always bounce back.
For sure.
Okay. So we are on all platforms of social media. We are on TikTok. We're on Facebook. We're on Instagram. Don't get caught slipping. SLIPPIN.
No G.
No G. And we're on Spotify,
Yes.
Apple Music.
Apple Podcasts and YouTube.
There you go. You can watch us on everything.
Ebbe.
You can listen. You can watch. You can do all of the above on all of your accounts. Okay? Come and show us love. Comment, like, subscribe, share. Let us know what you think.
Yep.
And as always, I am Tay Tay.
And I am Tam. Peace.